for 31. But now, they're BFFs, even though one lives in the state of Texas, and the other lives in Washington State. They both came up under Lois Burkholder, so you know they like to party, right? And Lois was kind enough to provide a few words about these ladies that I'm going to share with all of you. She said Jessie and Lindsay are both very competitive, and they use that to push each other. But at the same time, they are each other's biggest fans and cheerleaders and celebrate the other person's successes. Now, while Jessie is deliberate in her words and actions, Lindsay is a little more flighty and off the cuff. So Jessie keeps Lindsay focused, and Lindsay keeps Jessie energized. Oh, and Lindsay loves Raisinets, and Jessie loves Swedish fish. Help me welcome Jessie Callahan and Lindsay Allen. You two are just too cute for words. We were backstage, and I looked down, and I was like, girls, you have the same shoes on, but different colors. And you didn't plan it. No, totally didn't plan it. Definitely better together, right? So we need to know what makes you two better together.
Well, Lindsay and I met through Facebook on Lois Burkholder's Team Shine Facebook page. I'm not 100% certain how it even happened. I think Lindsay was looking for a room for one night at the Atlanta conference 2 years ago. And I had I had a night available. So we shared the room, and we, just our friendship instantly connected. We were both celebrating our director's promotion that year. So we walked the stage, we attended classes together, and did the walk, right? From that conference on, we've set goals together. We've earned the LIT 3 times. We promoted to senior director. Leadership Council this past year, which was amazing, and the list really goes on. From a business perspective, my friendship with Lindsay encourages me to share the 31 opportunity with others because this is magical. 31 is so much fun, and the people who are part of this business are amazing, so I honestly have to share it with others. I would never want to keep this jewel a secret. 31 is so much more than a purse, and for me, my friendship with Lindsay is so much more than a pacing partner. She has become a valued and highly cherished friend. I've cried with her, laughed so hard my stomach hurt for days. I've celebrated with her and lived this crazy life of marriages, motherhood, and business ownership. She is truly a gift from God, and I know that God had a huge smile on his face when he coordinated our sharing a room in Atlanta.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome, don't you think? Oh. Did it. Thank you. These types of friendships are so important. So Lindsay, how about you? How has getting to know Jessie impacted you in your business?
It's one of those, we were talking about this last night and a lot, the last 3 years ago, we were talking in that night in Atlanta when we shared a room. It was conference, just like it was our first conference. Well, not your first conference, my first conference. And that first night we just made that bond, and it was almost like a present that we unwrapped a little bit, and we're like, this is amazing. And then as it's gone longer and longer, it's like you keep unwrapping it and it becomes more and more amazing. And so, I mean, with Jessie, she does keep me on track a little bit.
You're Lindsay.
Yeah, I just like to figure things out as I go. Unplanned a little bit. So she reins me in and keeps me focused, but and she's a numbers girl, I'm not. So we talk, the details, and so, but we earned director at the same time. We earned our first leadership incentive trip. Then we promoted to senior director, and then our second leadership incentive trip, and then leadership council, and then our third LIT coming up this fall, and then the stage year, and yeah, it was meant to be, and I felt like it was coordinated and God ordained for us, and we just were willing participants, and it's just meant to be, so amazing.
I love these stories, I really do. And ladies, if you're sitting there and you have someone, just like the two of these ladies have each other, if you have someone, give her a hug. If you don't, ladies, I would be surprised if she's sitting 2 rows behind you and you've yet to meet her. And we are so glad that you two found each other. You definitely seem to fit this season's Better Together theme, don't they? Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.